And we are coming down in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your host, is Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by
Mark.
Row-Waveable Safe.
Don't drop the mic, Massey.
And the Rat of a Red Baron.
Kyle, you suck.
Whatever.
I suck?
Kyle.
Oh. I thought you said, Paul, you suck. I was like, what did I do? Like, what the fuck?
Are you?
All right, we're here.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're here. But
We're here. Welcome to another episode of Getting Sports with Drunk. And let's dive right into it. Starting lineups. I have a hunch Kendall is the only one consuming tonight. Could be wrong.
From the tap.
Well, Kyle, what are you drinking, Kyle?
From the tap, I'm drinking water.
Nice. Nice fluoride poisoning.
It has one of those things.
Had one of those things.
A filter?
There we go. You can never figure out the word.
He goes, there we go. Mock?
I have one of the greatest beers ever made.
Coke.
A Guinness.
Really fun if he was like, Mountain Dew. I am drinking a cup of calm lavender mint tea. Been going through some digestive issues, and the two Bush I had at the birthday party this weekend, man, those kind of wreaked some havoc.
It didn't sit well.
A reliquefaction?
They did their damage. Leave it at that. Kendall?
Paul, you want to know something funny?
Mm.
It was pretty much as soon as you left, Kendall was like, hey, we can shotgun beers now.
Yeah, I actually kind of figured that, to be honest with you.
Like, I think you were still in the driveway.
So, what's funny is, Tom, his uncle, actually sent me a text and was like, hey, where are you? He's like, you got to get in on this funnel stuff. And I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. That Kendall broke off the funnel after I left.
I have from Von Trapp Brewing of Stowe, Vermont. I have Vienna, an Austrian-style lager. Part of a lager 4-pack that I purchased a little while ago that I'll be profiling on upcoming shows.
So you're drinking a sausage beer?
There's a goat on the can, but I don't know if there's a sausage.
You said
The
Vienna.
great goat sausage.
Didn't you say Vienna?
Yeah, just Vienna.
Like Vienna sausage?
Oh, there's a sausage. My bad.
You're a fucking idiot.
It's holographic.
All right. We're off to a great start. Toast of excellence?
Mark.
Yes.
Want to be mean to Kendall?
I mean, I'm sure we're going to get there.
You don't have to ask. It's basically just what happens.
I have a toast.
Yeah, toast of excellence is to the UConn men and women for reaching the Final Four. Unfortunately, the women lost because they forgot how to make a shot. And the men are playing at 9:30 tonight.
For the chip.
For the ship against Purdue.
My toast is to former MLB pitcher Chasen Bradford. He no longer is in the league, but was in the police academy, graduated, and celebrated his graduation by getting arrested for a DUI by his own department.
So funny.
That's a hell of a way to go.
Yeah, I remember when Mercer was graduating, they all were driving their cruisers down to the graduation, and 10 of them crashed.
I remember that.
Yeah. was kind of funny.
It's such a ridiculous thing. Like, how do you let that happen?
It was just a thing. Like they were driving down 91. Someone stopped short and just.
Guess who paid for it? Us.
We did.
Kendall, you haven't paid your taxes in 6 years.
I'm just waiting to the 7th.
You're waiting until when?
The 7th year, and then I'll knock it out.
Gotcha. Yeah, pretty sure you're gonna owe a lot.
It rolls over.
That one got me.
Helped you.
I don't know why they got me, but it got me.
Kendall, do you have a toast?
I do. It's to SNY. The Mets, who are still sucking, but they were sucking really hard to start the year. They ended up showing this guy in a ridiculous coat and wig, and after that, the Mets came back to win a game. So that guy is gonna save the season. So thank you, SNY.
You're playing Atlanta and you're losing 4-0.
Just wait till they show that guy again. World Series, baby.
Nope. But you play in the same division as the Braves. We're both making a wild card.
My toast of excellence is to Brooksgate, Brooks_gate on X.
Can't really hear you, Paul.
Oh, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Mine is to Brooks_gate on X.
Formerly known as Twitter.
Formerly known as Twitter. Just for creating a funny post that I thought was pretty cool. Listing the MLB teams from top to bottom in the weight of their team name. Just thought it was fun.
So how does that work?
So it's the name of the team, and what its weight or estimated weight would be, going from heaviest to lightest. Anybody care to take a guess what the big three are on the top? Big heaviest three. It's what the team name is, or what it represents. If it's not clear enough, but
I would think a giant.
I was going to say the Giants.
Yeah, so the Giants were actually they listed them as fourth. A giant would weigh roughly 1,500 to 2,500 pounds.
Man, I was so set on Marlins, but they don't weigh that much.
Marlins are fifth though at 1,000 pounds. Marlins can weigh up to 1,000 pounds.
All right, I don't think it's the White Sox.
Nope, White Sox are tied for fifth from the bottom with the Red Sox at 1.2 ounces.
With the Brewers be one?
All right, you want me to go down the list?
Yes.
All right. So tied for lightest are the Angels, the Reds, and the Rays, because they said that an angel, the color red, and a ray of sunshine are all weightless.
Yeah, until you try to lift up the sun.
So they didn't go with the Stingray, the Devil Ray?
No, because they're no longer the Devil Rays. They're just the Rays now. And their mascot is a sun, not a Devil Ray. So then in order for, before you start getting into above, heavy lifting, you got the Orioles at an Oriole bird, 1 ounce, white and Red Sox at 1.3 ounces, the Northern Cardinal for the Cardinals at 1.5, a Blue Jay at 3, a Diamondback rattlesnake at 4 pounds, a 1-year-old black bear cub, 50 pounds. And then you have a Dodger, an Athletic, a Philly, a Pirate, a Padre, a Mariner, a Royal, an Astro, a Ranger, a Brewer, a Brave, a Yankee, and a National, all just listed as one human, 180 pounds. And then you have the Twins at 360 pounds because it's 2 humans.
That's funny.
And then the Tigers are at 500 pounds for Bengal Tiger, the Miami Marlins at 1,000, the Giant at about a ton. And then you have the top 3, the Guardians, which are 4 concrete Guardian statues, which is about 200 tons. The Colorado Rockies, which is the Rocky Mountains, which is about 147 trillion tons.
Huh.
And then you have New York City, the Metropolitan, which is roughly about 167 trillion tons.
Hey, the Mets won something.
Yeah, being fat.
That's pretty clever. It's a clever post. I like that.
You wish you came up with it.
Oh, I did. Did you not hear?
No, Mark came up with it, and you're trying to take his idea.
That was the joke
Watch
I
your
was
movie.
making, Kyle.
So suck it.
So The Rock just carries his own belt around?
Well, isn't it a weightlifting belt?
No. He has like a championship belt. That's nothing. He's just walking around with it.
I think that's the way to do things, right?
Be cool. Just have one made. Like I'm this champion.
I'm
That's
also,
what the 24/7 champion was about.
also, guys, it's pretty messed up that Kendall didn't go with like the obvious toast, right?
Yeah.
I'm missing the obvious toast. I don't know it.
Nice.
It's to Drew McIntyre.
That's funny.
To
To winning and
McIntyre.
losing the WWE title.
No, it's to, it's to your 1-year-old.
Oh, well, yes. Today that we are recording the show of, April 8th was Charlotte's birthday. So, a toast to my daughter.
You ever just listen to someone give a toast they didn't want to give?
No, I overlooked it, and I shouldn't have.
Seemed kind of forced. It's the mass. He's muted.
I was gonna say, is
but
that
he's
Mass? Guess not.
I hate those phantom mass joins.
Yeah, I'm kind of creepy like that.
Man, his voice is sexy.
I would say sexy mass.
Nice and gravelly.
There's this episode of Rules of Engagement that always like makes me laugh. You guys remember Gibby from iCarly?
Yeah.
He's just trying to a grown man is trying to get his Gibby's Game Boy at a Rangers game, and he trades him like the ability to grab his wife's breasts for a Game Boy Advance. It's pretty funny.
Not a bad swap, depending on
Not
what
at
we're
all.
talking about.
It also depends on what game is in there too. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. I need more details, but it's not a bad move.
Like imagine if you got like the purple see-through Game Boy Advance and Pokemon Crystal. Like,
Dude, I might give him 2 grubs.
I would say I'll give a honk and a half for that. Mass, do you have a toast or a bev?
I have neither of those things. I'm surprised that I'm awake right after this.
Okay. Mass is drinking NyQuil, and his toast of excellence is not me because I didn't get him sick.
Good enough.
There you go. Well, Mass, do you think you're conscious enough and ready enough to be an aid to your team in trivia?
No, but we're gonna try.
All right.
Mock.
What?
You a bitch, son.
So they just showed the side of the Rock's head, and there's like a square vein on it.
Yeah.
Like
That's
it's like
his
a perfect
button.
square.
It's his reset button. That's what you have to put when it gets too swole. So when you push that, he actually turns back into Maven.
I do think it'd be fun if we all did steroids for like a year.
I gotta be honest with you, I don't know enough about
This is why we're switching over to Discord. So just pin that in the quotes.
Oh, man, we actually just revealed to Paul and Kendall that me and Kyle talk in this Discord almost every night.
Yeah.
Voice chats.
That's funny.
Mass is
It's like a
just trying
digital
not to
secret
implode.
hangout.
That looked like it hurt, Mass.
Just readjusting.
All right. So, just to make sure we have enough time, we're going to dive into this. So, this coming Friday, April 12th, we will be having a rendezvous at, weirdly enough, not Massey's house, but his in-laws' house,
Yeah, most of us.
where we'll be All right, play nice.
What if Matthew was dying and he can't go?
Then we go to his in-laws' house without him.
That's
It's just how it is. But when we go there, we're playing a trivia game, because when we're there, the loser of this trivia game, which is me versus the house, being the rest of the gentlemen, a gross drink is in the balance. We're bringing back the gross shot just for a quick video for the social media. So the rules are as simple. If they lose, being the four of them, I get to make each of them an individualized gross shot within certain parameters. No Thanksgiving shots or anything that can What?
It's a damn.
Kendall, you just make that for yourself anyway.
Love it.
I'm not gonna do a Thanksgiving shot, nothing that curdles or is spoiled, but just something gross, and it'll be individually catered to each one. The worse they fail, the more ingredients go into it. And then if they pass, they get to, as a group, combined effort, pick 2 ingredients each. Or sorry, 1 ingredient each to make me a gross 12-ounce drink. And then if they pass with even more flying colors, we'll up it to 2 ingredients each to really gross it out. So the way this is going to work is there are 20 questions. Each question has a variety of answers. Only one question has one answer. The rest are all multiple answers from there. And the point being is that the goal of this game is not necessarily to get every question right, but to just get as much as you can for the highest percent grade. There's 112 possible answers. So the goal for you guys to pass and beat me would be to get what I think is fair, because there's 4 of you, and the format in which we're answering is a B grade.
79.5, baby. Let's go.
No, that's a B minus. And we don't round here, sorry. So a passing grade is 95. So you need to get 95 out of 112. If you get above a 95 or 95 or better, you're safe and you guys make me the drink. If you guys can get to what was it? I lost the scoring sheet, sorry. Oh, if you guys can get to an A, which is 106 points, then that's when it gets upped to two ingredients each for you. Okay?
All right.
Make sense?
Yep.
So anything below a 95 results in you guys having to do a 2-ingredient gross shot. Now, if you guys were to get below a C or lower, which would be 84 points, then it goes up to a 3-ingredient shot. I will put a caveat. Just a real incentivization, because I don't think there's any way that you guys will have this happen. But if you guys fail, which is below a 60, which would be 60, you'd have to get 66 or lower, which I think would be pretty hard to do. But if you get a 66 or lower, then you guys will get to pick the ultimate gross shot. You can pick which one you do, which will either be the Thanksgiving shot or the seafood shot.
Win for me.
The seafood shot will not contain canned tuna mock.
Yeah, that would pretty much have me not go to Massey's.
No, it won't be canned tuna. It actually won't have any actual raw seafood in it.
Yeah. I already know there's going to be clam juice.
Nope, no clam juice. Trust me. I have better things.
like a fucking fish sauce.
So,
It's Opa.
I sent these guys the list of like the questions with like a kind of generic category, because the way this is going to work is there are 20 questions. This is going to be kind of complicated, but I think you guys understand it, which is really all that matters. You each are going to select 4 questions to answer. 1 question you're going to answer solo by yourself, no help from the rest of the team. The other 3 questions you can phone one other member of the team. So Mock, for example, picks question 2. That's just for him. Then he picks question 4 and he phones Kyle. So the next question he can either phone Massey or Kendall, but not Kyle again. And then whatever guy he phones for that one, the last one he would only be able to phone Kendall or Kyle, or Massey, whichever one he didn't pick the second time. And then, so basically the way that ends up working is you're in control of 4 of your own questions, plus the 4 group questions, and you're going to be phoned in on the other 3 people's questions. So each person will be directly involved in answering 11 of the 20 questions. So you all will be responsible for more than half the points. Sound like a plan?
Yes, sir.
Now, Massey wanted to put a fun twist on this, which I'm okay with doing. So, the punishment will be amplified by 1 ingredient for you guys if you lose for the weakest link of the team. The fun part for that is that you guys are going to vote on who you think is going to be the weakest link before we play. So you guys can do that right now as a group. Just cast your votes out loud.
Kendall.
No, Kendall, you can't vote for yourself to have a gross shot.
Kendall.
Mass.
I just said you can't.
Yeah, that was a rule for Kendall because he wants the gross shot.
So do you.
No.
Yes, you do. You want that NyQuil bomb.
All right, I'm gonna give Mock as the weakest link.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank
Matt?
you.
Massey?
Me.
No, come on, vote for somebody else.
I don't fucking know.
Just pick
Kendall
somebody.
got you sick.
Kendall.
All right. So if you guys lose, Kendall, whatever the punishment you have to do, it'll be amplified for you.
Okay.
All right. So who wants to go first and pick their thing? You guys can do this however you want. I'll keep track of who asked for what questions and whatnot, but
I think we need to start off on kind of a good start. So I think Kyle, you should go after MLB pitching.
Okay, but that's not what he asked.
well, you can pick. Anybody can pick any question, and you can do it however you want. You guys can start off by doing a question as a group if you want. You can, Kyle, you can pick a question and go at it solo if you want.
So see, Kyle, that's
Whatever you wanna do.
exactly what he asked, and you were a dick.
All right, fine. I'll do MLB pitching.
MLB. All right, can you just refresh me which category and question that was?
Category 1.
Category 1, question 2?
Yes.
Okay. Are you doing this solo or are you phoning a friend?
I will phone a friend.
Okay.
I'll phone Kendall.
All right. So, real quick.
I'm big face. Let's go.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yes.
I'm going to keep like a rough time in the back of my head. I'm going to try to not let any question go more than, I'll call it 3 minutes. I mean, I'm going to try to be a little strict to the 3 minutes. I don't think some of them guys might stretch out a little bit, but most of them I don't think you should. So, you guys ready?
Yes.
Oh, and I should preface the way these questions are going to work is I'm going to give you the question and the number of answers. You have to give me all of those numbers. So if I say, name the three teams that play in, New York, the three baseball teams that play in New York, right? You would have to give me the three teams in your one answer. And then the ones you get right, you get right. The ones you get wrong, you don't. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Okay. So here's your question. Which 6 teams have not pitched a no-hitter of any kind in the current century? So which 6 teams have not pitched a no-hitter of any kind in the current century?
All right.
And you guys can talk it out because it's a radio show.
Yeah.
So does that include like a combined?
Correct. Yep. It's a no-hitter of any kind. But Mock, you can't help them in any way.
I was just asking a question.
No, I know. I'm just stating it. Just help automatically results in one correct answer eliminated on the question.
All right, Kendall, you ready?
Yes.
So the Phillies have one. The Mets have one.
Yes, the Mets have one recently. I think as of last year.
The Braves.
I feel like the Braves have to have one.
I don't remember anybody doing it.
There's a part of me that thinks the Marlins don't.
No, maybe they do. So we'll keep the Marlins in the back pocket. We have the Nationals definitely have one.
Yep.
All right, so then we have the Pirates.
Pirates, possibly not.
Last century.
No, in the current century. So since 2000.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
Okay, I just didn't want you to be confused.
Okay, so
this is like a weird game where I'm the teacher and I want you to succeed, but I also hope you fail.
So the Pirates. I don't think the Pirates have one.
I don't think so either. I think sort of playing on the teams that have been traditionally bad during this time period is going to be somewhat of a help. I feel like
Let's just keep going.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. I don't think so. The only one that could have done it was Cueto, but I don't think he did it for them.
Mm-hmm. Milwaukee.
They have actually.
You guys have about a minute left.
All right.
I don't think Milwaukee does. I think the 3 central teams.
All right. So we're thinking.
I don't think Baltimore has.
So Baltimore, Miami, Cincinnati.
Miami has one. Jose Fernandez.
Okay. Good call.
Kansas City. Jack Greinke was there, but I don't know if he has one. We'll just say Kansas City because we're running out of time.
All right. So Baltimore, Kansas City, Pittsburgh,
Cincinnati,
and Milwaukee.
Yeah, and we need one more. Dodgers have one. Padres have one.
What about the
Giants have 5,000 of them.
What about the Mariners?
Felix Hernandez.
Yep.
Rangers.
Right. 10 seconds.
What about the Angels?
Yeah, they have a combined one.
All right, and pencils down.
Okay, so do we still have time to give
I need
our answer?
Yep. So I need your 6.
Okay.
Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Milwaukee. That's 3. Who else did we say? The Royals, 4.
Baltimore,
and then Oakland. I don't remember Oakland doing one.
So you got 2 out of 6.
Damn.
Nice. We're good at this.
The 6 teams are the Pirates, the Royals, the Blue Jays, the Guardians, the Rangers, and the Braves.
That's surprising.
The Blue Jays didn't get one?
No, the last time this was published 7 days ago, and it includes all combo no-hitters because of the Houston no-hitter. The Blue Jays' last one was 1990. Then The Guardians was 81. The Royals was 91. I'm just trying to scroll down the list here. The Rangers was 94. And a fun fact about the Rangers one, it was by Kenny Rogers, and it was called. His perfect game was called by a minor league umpire who only worked one MLB game, and it was that one. The Braves was Kent Merker in 94. And who was the last team? Oh, the Pirates was a combined no in 97.
They didn't even do it by themselves.
Actually, a fun factoid because it was Francisco Cordova pitched a complete game no-hitter, but his team put up no runs and then hit a grand slam in the top of the 10th. So he got a no-decision no-hitter. Complete game no-hitter. So, all right. Well, that one I chalked up to as one of the harder questions. So I actually think that's an okay start, to be fair. So who wants to go next? You can keep rolling with Kyle and get all of his out of the way. You can change it up, however you want to do it.
So what were the categories?
I sent it in the note. If you want to.
Oh, sorry. I missed what you said.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
It'll be because the categories. There's 4 categories, and then I gave kind of like a hint as to what the theme of that question is. So the first category was donuts, which are stats / answers revolving around 0. So the no hitter means no hits, 0 hits. And then the hint for that second question was MLB pitching. So that was what the focus was.
Does this say when the Brewers did theirs? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I can pull it up on. Was it the Central, right?
Yes.
The Corbin Burns and Josh Hader on 9/11/2021.
I don't remember that at all.
Burns and Hader ended the 34-year drought with their combined effort against the Guardians. It was just the second no-hitter in franchise history. It also marked the 3rd time in the 21 season that Cleveland was no-hit.
Yeah, they're notorious for getting no-hit.
Yeah. So,
thank you. I don't remember that at all. My bad, Kendall.
No, I was not much help.
My bad, guys.
That's cool.
There's still plenty of. There's a couple questions on here that are pretty much gimmies, especially if the right people are on them. And then there are some on here that just the sheer volume. There's some 10 answer questions on here where you can, and one of them's actually as long as one person in the group doesn't solo it, you guys will nail it. Which, when I was writing this, I was like, man, if this one person has to solo this question, what a bummer everybody else is going to be feeling. Don't all jump at once, guys. We only got 19 more of these to do.
Here, who wants to go?
I'll go.
You want to go again?
What do you want to do, Reed?
I guess I'll go NFL QBs.
Which category in question?
Oh, I'm sorry. Category 1, NFL QBs. So that's 3.
Okay. Will you be taking this solo, or will you be phoning your friend?
I will phone a friend here.
Okay. And who will you be phoning?
I will phone the Mass.
All right, Massey, are you here? I know he texted me separately and said he'll be stepping in and out. So,
if he is not, I will attempt it solo as to save.
So, Massey, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you guys ready for this?
Yes.
So this one comes with a free hint, just to narrow it down a little bit.
God damn it! I didn't get free.
Right. So, name the 8 NFL quarterbacks that have thrown for over 400 yards in a game with 0 touchdowns.
Oof.
So there are technically 7 guys because one guy's on here twice. 3 of these feats were accomplished after 2000. 2 of them in the 90s and 3 of them in the 80s. So that's like your free hint, just to kind of narrow it down a little bit. So do you need me to repeat anything?
No.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
They did throw a single touchdown in a game.
So let's
No touchdowns, but 400 yards.
Real quick, of recent memory, in the pass happy, can you think of any scrubs who would kind of do that?
The kid from the Raiders. I feel like against Chargers. Maybe he didn't throw for a lot.
The Aiden O'Connell.
Paul, how far back does this go?
There's 3 quarterbacks from the 80s that did this, 2 from the 90s, and then 3 from the 2000s to now. I think the most recent one was 2018.
2018.
I could see a guy like Trent Dilfer doing that.
Yeah.
So we'll put him as a 2000s guy.
Or the Marino threw for 400 yards and didn't actually get it in there.
It's possible. I mean, there's a good chance there's some big name guys that have done that. I think Marino could have been. I mean, the same people said for Elway.
I think.
I'm gonna give you a pause. I'm gonna give you a freebie hint here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I would say at least 4 of the 7 guys are Hall of Famers, and you guys know all of these guys.
Oh boy.
They're all household names for NFL fans. And you have a minute and a half left.
All right. Let's do Marino and Elway for the 80s.
Okay. You think Fitzpatrick did it?
I think that's very, very possible. Let's do Fitzpatrick. Let's do oh my God. Troy Aikman.
Aikman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do Jim Kelly.
Okay.
Let's do Brett Favre.
Stafford.
We need one more 2000s guy.
Man, who would have been recent that did this?
What about like a Ryan Tannehill? Oh, all Hall of Famers.
What?
Yeah.
What about Drew Brees? Oh wait, he's not.
What about somebody like Cam?
20 seconds.
Cam's not a Hall of Famer.
Do you think Tom Brady just did it?
It's possible. It's not likely, but I think it's possible.
All right, and pencils down. Final guess.
Okay.
All right.
So we have John Elway, Dan Marino, Troy Aikman, Jim Kelly, Brett Favre.
You said I'm just helping for the answer. You said Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yep.
And then you said Matt Stafford.
Is that 7 there?
That's 7. So that means one of those guys had to have done it twice. Now, if you leave it at that 7, if the twice guy is in there, I give you credit for both. You don't have to tell me who did it twice. You just have to name the players.
Okay, I think that's what we have to stick with at a time.
Okay. So you got 3 out of the 7. You got the double guy, which was Matt Stafford. And then you got Ryan Fitzpatrick. Which, unfortunately for you guys, what screwed you up was there was only 3 guys in the 2000s, and those are all 3.
Yeah.
So you weren't thinking of anybody else in the 2000s. The other 5 names we were looking for was Bernie Kosar, Boomer Esiason,
Damn.
Mark Brunell,
Nope.
Warren Moon, and Joe Montana.
Wow.
Wow.
So you
Should've
guys,
got Joe there.
whoever wants to go next, just think about what you want to pick real quick. I just got to grab the charger for my laptop real quick, so I'll be right back.
You know, it's so funny. I was thinking about Bernie Kosar the other day. Name's just kind of like been on my mind, but I never would have picked him for that stat.
It's such a
We're off to a riveting start, fellas.
Listen, we traditionally suck. This is nothing new.
Oh, again, though, just to kind of reiterate, those are, if I had to pick, like the top hardest questions, those are two of like easily the top 5.
Take it.
So you're getting some of the hard ones out of the way at least.
True.
So who's next? What category? What question?
So can I ask a question about one?
Yeah.
What's a beer draft day?
So category 2 is draft day. It's all questions surrounding drafts. So
so like a draft beer.
Draft beer.
Gotcha. Kendall, you think you're good at that?
I could give it a go.
So I'll do the beer one and I'll phone Kendall.
Okay. All right. So category 2, draft day, and question number 5. All right. What are the 5 most common beers on draft across the 48 continental United States?
All right.
So if you were to go into every single bar in the entire United States and you logged every beer on draft, these would be the 5 with the highest numbers.
All right. So I feel like Bud Light has to just be on there.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's a universal.
See, I'm trying to think because like we're like very regional. Because like I first thought of like Sam Adams, but I don't know if that's across the country.
It might be a little bit, but I don't know if it's enough for like the whole country, like to make that list.
I mean, there's like the Blue Moon Shock Top. I don't know. I mean, that's a tough one because it's kind of like a dart throw.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could sort of make the argument for Blue Moon because if you think of like a lot of like restaurants that have draft beer, that always seems to be like an option.
I mean, Guinness. Guinness is almost pretty universal.
Yeah, I think Guinness and Bud Light. I feel like you don't really see too many cervezas on.
Not normally on draft.
I think what do you think is like the most mass distributed like IPA type beer?
IPAs, I think, are going to be too local. I don't think you'll see an IPA on there like for the entire U.S. So
like not even like a Dogfish.
I mean, the only one I can really think of is like Goose, but I don't think it's going to be.
It wouldn't be an IPA.
I don't think so. All right, so what do we think so far?
That's what we got. Guinness, Bud Light. Paul, what do we have for time?
30 seconds.
Shit. I feel like you don't see Heineken on draft that often.
I think it's either Blue Moon or Shock Top. One of those two.
All right, let's go Blue Moon.
And it could be Sam Adams, like the regular.
Like the Boston Lager.
Yeah.
Okay. And we need one more? Or is that it?
What do you say? Bud Light, Guinness, Blue Moon, Boston Lager.
Want to throw Coors Light on there?
Yeah.
Right. Time. Okay, so this Coors Light your fifth?
Yeah.
All right. You guys got 4 out of 5.
Nice.
Boy, good showing, good showing, good showing.
Yep. Guinness
Which one did we miss?
Guinness is the number 1 beer on draft across the country. Followed by, and I can't believe it, but number 2 is Sam Adams.
No way.
Wow.
Number 2 is Sam Adams, and the reason is the description was just that because of just how many bars, restaurants, and pubs there are in the New England to New York to DMV area that carry multiple Sam Adams on draft. It just bumps the numbers up.
Wow.
Blue Moon was number 3.
Nice.
Bud Light was number 6.
Really?
Damn.
Yep. Coors Light was number 5, and number 4, Michelob Ultra.
That is common.
The low-cal option.
Yeah.
But hey, way to go, guys. It's a big score on the board there, 4 out of 5. So, all right. So, Mass, do you wanna take your stab at one of your questions next? If you're here.
Yeah, let's Kyle.
Yes, sir.
You want to do draft?
Let's do a draft, bud.
All right, Paul, give us NFL draft history.
NFL draft history. Question number 4, correct?
Yeah.
All right. And you said you're phoning Kyle on this?
Yep.
All right.
I'm Kyle.
Okay, here is your question. In the 21st century, meaning from 2000 to now, Kyle.
Yes.
In the 21st century, which 6 NFL teams have not had, but actually made at least 3 selections in the first round in one draft?
Wait, so name 6 teams that have drafted in the first round
3 times in one draft.
Okay.
And so that's why, like, I'm being specific. They actually drafted 3 people. They didn't have 3 picks and like traded picks away. They actually selected at least 3 people in the first round. Since 2000, there have been 6 teams to do it.
Okay.
Well, we can eliminate the Steelers.
I know the Dolphins did it.
Okay. The Jets. I think it was the Elijah Vera Tucker draft.
Yeah, that's a possible one.
Keep that in the back pocket if we can't think of any.
Yeah.
Browns.
Yeah, the Browns did. That was the year I think they got what's his face, the cornerback.
Denzel Ward.
Yeah.
We got Browns. We got Dolphins.
Oakland.
Did they?
Yeah, that was the year they took Crosby and Pharrell, and I want to say they also took Josh Jacobs that year.
I don't think was Crosby a first round pick. I don't think so. He was a 4th round pick.
It's true. I still feel like the Raiders. The Browns definitely did. I know that for a fact.
Lions. They had 2 this last draft. Man, I can see. I think the Jets did.
Didn't the Giants do it the year they drafted Odell?
No.
No help.
Answer, Mock.
Just say
warning.
no. I was responding to an outside thing.
I feel like the Vikings.
I also think the Vikings
All right, so let's say the Vikings, the Browns, the Dolphins.
and the Jets.
What year was the Jets?
I think it was the year they had a lot. They picked Elijah Vera Tucker.
All right.
1 minute.
Don't have.
I think the Rams may have done it 1 year, like before. Fuck them picks.
I know the Ravens haven't. I know the Bengals haven't. Texans.
Cowboys? No,
Eagles.
30 seconds.
maybe.
I'm pretty sure the Eagles did.
Okay, so let's say we got Raiders, Eagles, Browns, Dolphins, Jets.
Yeah.
All right. I think that was 5, right?
Yeah.
All right, Paul, there's your 5.
Well, it was 6.
Oh,
So time's up. So throw another
Right.
team out there. So you said Dolphins, Browns, Vikings, Jets.
I feel like the Rams did it, but I'm not 100% sure.
Just go with the Rams.
All right.
So what was the sixth team? You said Dolphins, Browns, Vikings, Jets, Rams, and then there was one other team.
Vikings.
Eagles?
Uh,
Did you say Eagles, Paul?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it was the sixth thing.
Okay, so Eagles. Okay. So I made a faux pas.
okay.
There were 7 answers, but I wrote 6. So you guys will get 6 points out of 7 instead of 5 out of 6.
Okay.
So you did get Jets, Rams, Vikings, Browns, and Dolphins correct. The Raiders were one of the teams.
My bad, Max.
And
That's
the
all-
Giants also did do it.
Hey, Mark.
The Giants did not.
I'd like to cordially
it was the year. It wasn't the year they drafted Odell. It was the year they traded him.
Okay.
They
I
got
knew.
Dexter Lawrence, DeAndre Baker, and Daniel Jones.
They traded back into the first.
That's
Yep.
what it was.
So the
I knew it.
Dolphins did it in 2020 when they did Tua. The Giants in 2019 with Daniel Jones. The Raiders did it in 2019 when they did Colin Farrell, whatever, after the Khalil Mack trade. The Browns did it in 17 when they passed on when they got Myles Garrett and Jabril Peppers and David Njoku.
Oh,
The Vikings did it in 2013 when they got Cordero Patterson and Xavier Rhodes and somebody else. The Rams did it in 2001 after they traded Trent Green. And the Jets did it in 2000. They got 2 extra picks because of the Keyshawn Johnson trade. And
a lot later than I thought.
They actually picked 4 times in the first round in that draft.
Oh my god.
Yep. So, all right. So you each have all picked one question with a phone a friend. So whoever wants to go next, if you want to just go in rotation, you can do that too. So Kyle, it would go back to you if you guys just want to go into rotation.
Hey, Kyle.
You.
Way to show up there, bud.
Thank you.
It was a good round.
All right. So I'll go. Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
You ready?
What do you got?
Category 4, question 3, WWE.
Okay. So this is one of the ones that this is the only question that I put on here where I went, man, if this is, well, that's not true. There's other questions, but I was like, man, just please don't let Massey solo this question.
Hey,
Because this is one that I think that you guys should be able to make up ground on points real quick.
I
All
could
right,
have.
ready?
Yeah.
All right, so it's just Kendall and Kyle, correct? Or I mean, Mock and Kyle.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Despite being an unachievable feat, there are 10 men to have won the Royal Rumble multiple times.
Yeah.
Name them.
All right. We got Stone Cold Mock.
Yep.
Shawn Michaels.
Cody Rhodes.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
The Rock.
He's won it more. He's won it.
I believe he's won it twice. We'll keep that in the back pocket if we can't figure anyone else out.
Has Cena won it twice?
I can't remember.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
It was those four definitely. Hulk Hogan.
I feel like
He's not.
Massey singing that song was like what you'd see in like a rom-com of someone who broke up with John Cena.
Yeah, Hogan.
Is it The Undertaker?
I don't think so, but he could be.
Andre the Giant.
I don't think so.
I think so. So doesn't have to be an answer.
I don't think Andre the Giant's won.
We have 5.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, we said him.
Oh, who have we
Right now
said?
we have Austin, Michaels, Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar, and Hulk Hogan.
Orton.
He might have.
Yeah,
I think he did.
I think Orton has. Triple H.
Did he win 2?
I think he did. I think he won one like somewhat recently. Well, geez, it was probably close to like 10 years ago, but I think he won one early too.
All right, so we'll go Triple H. That's 7. Did Edge?
Yeah,
All right, so it's 8.
because he won it. I remember. I mean, he won one like when we were in like high school, and then didn't he win it when he came back?
Yeah, so Edge.
Edge. I think Cena won 2.
All right, so it's 9. And I think The Rock won 2.
Or
30 seconds.
I know it wasn't Hackshaw.
Batista.
Yeah, I think Batista won 2. But they got The
All right.
Rock and Batista. So that should be 10.
I think that's 10. Say him again, Souls.
Are you locking them in?
Do you have all the ones we said?
Yes.
So the 10 that I have that you guys said, because I was keeping notes, is Stone Cold, Brock Lesnar, Shawn Michaels, Cody Rhodes, Hulk Hogan, Randy Orton, Triple H, Edge, John Cena, and Batista.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 10 for 10.
Bingo, baby.
Nice job, guy.
Unfortunately, that was the only half-point question. That was your daily halfer.
I just love what Kyle
Good
said.
job. Way to get back on the board. That was one of those ones that, like I said, that was like a gimme question if the right people got it.
So essentially, that was a gimme question if anybody but Mass.
No, because I think Kendall would have overthought it.
I would have had most of those, but I did really enjoy when Kyle said, well, Hacksaw definitely didn't.
He won the first one.
Yep, he did win the first one, the 20-man Royal Rumble.
Alberto Del Rio won the 40-man Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
Is that
Triple
your
H, the second Rumble that Triple H won, that was the Royal Rumble where he made Roman Reigns defend the WWE Championship in the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so Kendall, you're up, and you can either go solo, phone a friend, or make it a group question.
That boy Mock.
Nice work, Souls.
Okay.
Teach Kendall to call me the weakling, fucker.
You called me that first.
Mock.
All right. Whoops, shit. Let's do category 3, question 2, mascots.
Who was it? Category 3, question 2, and what was the thing?
Mascots.
No, I know, but who is he solo, or are you going phone a friend or group?
We're gonna phone a friend here.
Who are you phoning?
So I have to. Massey's off the board.
Right, so you can phone Mock or you can phone Kyle.
You should phone Paul.
Well,
you can phone me, but I will almost exclusively not be any help.
We will phone Kyle for this one.
Fuck. All right.
Oh,
Nice.
man.
I got overlooked twice.
I'm saving you. It's all
I'm
about,
saving you for marriage.
It's all about strategy here.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Home to 5 major sports franchises, what are the names of all 5 major Chicago sports mascots?
Okay, Kyle, we got this.
We got Benny the Bull.
Benny the Bull.
The White Sox is Southpaw.
We got.
I think. Right? Is that right?
I think so.
Okay, so now you got fucking the Blackhawks, whatever soccer teams over there.
No soccer team.
Oh, you said
They have
5
2
mascots.
baseball teams, Kyle.
Oh, that's right, the Cubs.
Listen, you can't forget that Cubs penis.
Cubs, Blackhawks, and the third one.
Cubs, White Sox, Blackhawks, Bears.
There you go, Bears. I forgot about the Bears.
Kyle, you're really going through the ringer here. I like how Kyle was ready to go all in on the Chicago Fire mascot, but couldn't remember the Bears played in Chicago for a minute.
All right, so I feel like the Cubs had like a name for the. I don't know if it's like still like a person's name. I feel like they dumped that.
It's incredible how many white point guards like are so dominant in college basketball and they're never heard from again. Like I'm looking at this guy. You guys can just. I'm just creating some filler. But like Clark Spencer from the UConn Huskies. That guy looks like he could be basically a mid-level accountant management at any major firm.
Well, he is.
Yeah.
All right. Figure your shit out over here.
All right, so I think it's somewhat of a trick question. I think that the Blackhawks is just like the Blackhawk, like the as in the tribe.
The Bears is Staley. Staley the Bear.
1 minute to go.
The Cubs one is throwing me off because I'm
you haven't seen the Blackhawk one yet, so we don't know about him.
no, but what I'm saying is I think it's a trick question. I think the Blackhawks don't have just like a mascot. It's not like just like a guy in a suit. I think it's just like the tribe is the mascot.
No, Kendall.
Kyle, you better not be cheating.
I'm not cheating. But what he said makes no sense.
No, I know. I'm just saying, don't cheat. That's just a thing I have to say to you when we play games.
Let's go with Bruno the Blackhawk.
Bruno the Blackhawk.
And then just Cubby the Bear.
Sure, let's go with that.
Okay, so you're locking in those 5?
Yes.
You got 3 out of 5.
I'll take it.
You got Staley the Bear, Staley the Bear, Southpaw, and Benny the Bull. The Chicago Blackhawks mascot is Tommy Blackhawk.
No, should have known that.
And the Cubs mascot is Clark.
Clark Kent.
Clark the Cub.
No, it's actually just Clark. All right, Mock, pick a category and a question and how you want it to be, who you want answering.
All right. I think me and Mass are going to do Pokemon Legends.
Yeah.
That's a good one for you guys.
Can I tell you, it's going to be such a bummer when me and Kendall have to do NBA playoffs.
Kyle and I will do that one.
All right, so you're doing category 3, question 3?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, this should be over pretty quick, so. Okay. This is based off of an article, so I don't want any clap back from Massey here.
If it's wrong, you're going to get clapped back.
He's going to clap them cheeks back.
Yeah, not if he wants to get sick again. Hashtag natural lube.
I want it to
Yikes.
die.
All right. So, for what was described in the game, or in the article as main series games, what are the 5 non-legendary / mythical Pokemon to be the box art for main series games released in America?
Say that again?
What are the 5 non-legendary / mythical Pokemon to be the box art for main series games released in America?
So, question on that front. Are we counting generations as 2? Like, obviously, Gen 1 has Charizard and Blastoise. So, is that 2 or is that 1?
Oh, is it 2 different games?
Red and Blue are 2 different games.
So then I would say that counts as 2 different games.
Okay. And how many are there? 5?
5.
There's red, there's blue, there's yellow.
Is it Fire Red and Leaf Green?
I mean, Fire Red and Leaf Green.
But
those are technically.
It was a remake.
Oh, Leaf Green wasn't.
Well, fair.
Trying to think. Ruby and Sapphire is grounded in Kyogre.
I mean, Black and White have the 2 legends.
Yep.
Black and White 2
also
has a legend. X and Y has a legend.
Yep.
Sun and Moon has a legend.
Yep. Who's on the cover for Legends Arceus? Is it just Arceus?
I was just going to say real quick. So Legends Arceus was excluded because it's more so like the male or female version of the character you pick, along with just like a bunch of Pokemon you can find. So I didn't count that game.
Okay.
Because it's not like one you know what I mean? It's not like the box art one Pokemon thing. 1 minute.
Because not.
One request for a hint. Are you counting stuff like Pokemon Stadium and or Pokemon?
Oh wait, what's on the cover of Sword and Shield?
Zacian and whatever the other fucking one is.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not counting Stadium or Snap or those games.
All right, any of those. Okay. So it's red, blue,
yellow. Is it
yellow.
as simple as the just the Gen 1 games?
It's those or hey, or Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. Unless those count too. If those count, I'm putting those in over Fire Red or Leaf Green. If not, then I'm putting Fire Red and Leaf Green in.
All right. So time's up. Final answers.
Exactly what I just said.
Well, no, it's not this or that. I need 5 answers.
Are you counting Hey You Pikachu or sorry, not Hey You Pikachu. Let's Go Pikachu. Let's Go Eevee.
Massey, I need 5 answers. I've given you more hints than anybody else has gotten.
So for sure it's red, blue, yellow.
Let's go Pikachu. Let's go Eevee because I feel like he clarified that for me specifically.
Okay.
So you're going with that? That's your final answer?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I didn't really want to like. I'm not trying to hand feed you, so I'm gonna just take it for what it is. So you got 4 out of 5.
Okay.
And the reason is because you didn't listen to the question properly. It's not what 5 games, it's what 5 Pokemon. So Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Yellow are the same Pokemon.
Got it. So it should have been Venus.
So it's red, blue, yellow, leaf green, and Let's Go Eevee.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because Fire Red is the same as red.
It is Charizard, yeah.
Yeah. So,
right.
But you still got 4 out of 5.
I'm not upset.
I just felt like I was giving you way too much help, Mass. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
All right. So that was a Massey. So Mass, now it's to you. You get to phone a friend, do a group, or solo.
Let's see. We did Pokemon. Mock.
Yep.
Want to try to do video games with me?
Yeah.
All right.
So we're doing Massey Mock again?
Yep.
Okay, and you're doing category 4 random things?
Yep.
Okay, and okay. What are the top 7 selling Nintendo 64 games of all time?
Ooh.
GoldenEye.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Probably Pokemon Snap.
Probably.
Well, maybe
Pokemon
not.
Stadium.
Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Um,
Pokemon Stadium.
that's probably up there. Mario 64.
Yeah, that's got to be number 1.
I mean, like, there's a case for like Mario Party,
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Donkey Kong 64 is probably up there.
How you need 7, Paul?
7.
Star Fox might be up there too.
Bless you.
All right, so let's see. We've got Super Mario, we've got Mario Kart, we've got GoldenEye, we've got Ocarina of Time, we've got Smash Bros. I know for a fact those 5 are in there.
Yeah.
I
think Pokemon Stadium's on there.
All right, so we'll do Pokemon Stadium for 6. All right, so Star Fox 64, Pokemon Snap.
Hey, remember that dumb game with you were just a hand?
Glover.
Yeah, that game sucked.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible. Kirby.
Kirby.
Banjo-Kazooie.
That game was sick.
I loved Banjo-Kazooie. I say we do Banjo-Kazooie. Is that 7?
I mean, Perfect Dark.
There's no shot Perfect Dark was.
That game was sick.
It was a great game, but I don't think it's the top selling one.
30 seconds.
Man, it could be a WWE game. It could be like No Mercy. That game is awesome, but it's probably not.
Like how it went from like what it might be to just mocking like this game's fucking
because
sick.
that game is sick, but I don't think it would be in top 7 all time.
What about like Madden 97?
It'd be so annoying if that was. Oh man, NFL Blitz.
Oh man,
You got to remember though, Nintendo kids aren't big sports fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate sports.
No, but they're not. But you know what I mean, though. It's like people who go out and like back then, people didn't really have like all the systems like that.
What about like F-Zero X?
Oh, F-Zero. I feel like that's like one of those cult games. So like
Earthworm Jim.
Yeah.
Kendall?
Yeah.
It's a coded game.
I think
Two
we got
random
the 7 though,
basketball
Mass.
players from Ultimate.
All right, so your
Banjo-
time's up. So what do you want to wrap them up? What do you got?
What do you
Go
want?
I'm good with Banjo.
All right, let's do Super Mario 64, Mario Kart, Ocarina of Time, Smash Bros, GoldenEye, Pokemon Stadium, and Banjo-Kazooie.
6 out of 7.
Damn.
Banjo and Kazooie was not number 7.
Oh.
What is it?
Donkey Kong 64.
Damn.
All right, back
good
to
game.
Souls.
I still know the entire rap song for that game.
I'll take this one solo.
All right, where are you going?
NBA playoffs.
College basketball, category 2, question 2.
Good option.
So, talking about draft day.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going solo.
Sokoa.
All right, Kyle, you ready?
Kind of.
All right. So, category 2 draft day, question number 2. Duke owns the record with the most first overall selections in the NBA draft with these 5 players.
Wait, can you repeat that for me?
Duke owns the record for most first overall selections in the NBA draft with these 5 players.
And the Duke players that went number 1 overall.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is tough, man.
No, listen, I'm just laughing at how you said it.
Number 1 overall. All right.
All right.
I'll do Grant Hill. I might get an over here.
That'd be a pretty wild thing to just call your solo shot and then go over.
Well, I didn't think this would be the question. Paulo Banchero. So that's 1. Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
No, I know. I keep track of what you write down, and then I let you get a chance to finalize it at the end. So
Kyrie Banchero.
Fuck.
Not JJ Redick, not Jay Williams, not Sheldon Williams. We got.
and you got 1 more minute.
We got Grant Hill. I'll just say Grant Hill. Fuck it.
Okay. So I kind of forgot that the solo questions would create dead air.
I'm gonna have
That's not your fault. It's not your fault, Kyle. Not even a little bit.
No. Zion Williamson.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
I finally had my first safe fart in 24 hours.
Isn't it a great feeling?
It was scary.
The cool thing is, like, anytime that happens, there's no way you're like, maybe I should just go in the bathroom and gauge. You're just laying on the couch, like, hey, whatever happens is gonna fucking happen.
All the time.
Roll over. Ooh, that was damp.
Okay, I'll just go fucking Jay Williams.
So you're going with Banchero, Irvin, Grant, Williams, and who?
Zion Williamson and Jay Williams.
Okay. You got 3 out of 5.
I'll take it.
Banchero, Williamson, and Irving. Elton Brand in 1999. And Art Heyman in 1963.
I don't even know who that is.
No, that's fine. For a second, Kyle, I was getting ready to just be like, hey, who wants to remind Kyle who Zion Williamson is? Because, for a second there, you really had me scared. I was like, Kyle, you have to know this one.
I was overthinking it in the beginning.
I know. All right, Kendall, your question and your choice of who answers.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna go category 4, fast food, and we're gonna bring in Mock for this one.
Thanks.
All right. Category 4, random things. Question number 5. What were the top 5 grossing fast food chains nationwide in 2023?
Okay. So you figure that McDonald's is always going to chart.
I was gonna say they got to be there.
Then I think the kind of not obscure, but the things that you're not always thinking are going to be on that list, like Starbucks. I feel like Starbucks is going to be on that list.
Are they considered fast food?
I think technically, I mean, I don't know if that's something we could ask Paul or if that's too much of a too much of a giveaway.
What about I don't know if they would count as fast food. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, I could see on that. I don't think, like, for like burger joints, I don't think Wendy's is cracking the list. I don't think BK is cracking the list. I don't think anything like a Five Guys is cracking the list.
No. What about I don't know if it'd be on there, but what about fucking Wahlberg's place?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that necessarily counts as fast food, and I don't think they traditionally do that well anyway. They kind of suck. I wanna think there's like. I feel like Subway at a time would have been on the list, but I don't think so anymore.
Subway's garbage.
McDonald's?
I mean, McDonald's for sure. I think Chick-fil-A for sure.
Chick-fil-A.
I mean, In-N-Out, I think it's too regional. What's that other? What's the one that just opened in Connecticut?
So there's
Isn't that a popular place?
You're talking about the Raising Cane's?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just 2023, there's actually a good chance that might be on that list, because I feel like that was such a big blow up in like the past 3 or 4 years. So I think there's a chance that could be on there.
What was that?
What?
I wouldn't count like a Panera because I think it's too
ritzy.
Yeah, it's a bougie fast food.
1 minute.
What's the other? There's another one that's more like high end.
What are they?
I guess.
What do they serve?
Like fucking Shake Shack or something. Steak Shack. Shack.
Well, there's a Shake Shack. There's like Steak and Shake backpack.
Backpack.
Shit.
Master, give us a sick backpack. Backpack.
I'm trying to think of any. Do you think like a Domino's?
I think for sure we go at least Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's, McDonald's.
I really feel like Starbucks is on this list.
10 seconds.
All right, we'll put it on.
And we just need one more.
Yeah.
What about Taco Bell?
All right, time.
All right, I think we just got to take.
All right.
All right, so we have McDonald's, we have Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's, Starbucks, and Taco Bell. Was that our 5? Mocker, did I skip one?
With Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Raising Cane's, Starbucks, and Taco Bell.
Okay.
Right, you got 3 out of 5.
Ah.
You got McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's, and then Arby's and Lloyd's pulled pork.
So funny.
No, Shake Shack and Whataburger.
Ah.
Cool.
It's always interesting when you think of the stuff that's not near you.
Yeah, like I can only name like one Shake Shack that I've ever seen, but I know it's popular. I think like out west.
No, Shake Shack's huge in New York.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, In-N-Out is big in
In-N-Out, yeah.
In-N-Out
the only Shake
is
Shack
big
I've ever
out
seen,
west.
isn't there one by the West Farms Mall?
There's one by the West Farms Mall. There's one in Westport. And there's one other one, I think in Danbury. It's
So
a lot of
a little more
places-
high
it's
end.
where a lot of New Yorkers come to Connecticut.
There's one at Buckland too, over by
Manchester.
Old Navy.
Did you say by Omegle?
by Old Navy.
I'll say, is Vito there?
But yeah, I mean, Shake Shack's just really big in New York, but like Shake Shack is like, so like In-N-Out won't really move out of California. Like they just kind of like refuse to. Whereas like Shake Shack's in like the Midwest now, so it's in like Chicago, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
It goes down to the Carolinas and all that stuff.
Whataburger is
Shake
kind
Shack
of
is
surprising.
awesome. Shake Shack's way better than In-N-Out. It's expensive, but it's really good. I mean, I would rather have a Shack double than a Five Guys burger.
Yeah, Five Guys is a ripoff.
It's good. It's just expensive.
No, I mean, I eat it. I'm just saying it's a ripoff.
All right, Mock, you're up. Pick your question. Pick who answers.
All right. Someone's slacking on checking these things off here.
Yeah, I have them. I have everything you've answered.
All right, so what do I have left? I have the group, I have the solo, and the pair with Kyle.
Correct. No. Yeah. Yep.
All right, and we each get a group, or there's only one group?
No, you each get a group. There's 4 group total questions. Yep.
Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna. Oh wait, Paul. Someone checked off the wrong Pokemon thing, but I'm gonna do the other one. Solo.
The category 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So This is the only question with one answer.
Sick.
So, and you're doing it solo. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
So, because it's only one, we're gonna kind of we'll chat to fill some airtime for you. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So, due to its ability, which non-gimmick Pokemon, meaning not like a Mega Evolution or like other version of it, like a Galarian or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, due to its ability, which non-gimmick Pokemon has no weaknesses of any kind? So, I'll let you think. You can chime in if you have a question or when you think you have the answer, or I'll tell you when time's up. But we can just kind of chat amongst ourselves because let's let him think.
I know the answer too.
Oh, well. Don't cheat, Mass. Kyle, are you excited about the start of baseball season?
I am.
Did you know that me and Kendall have combined for 2 wins?
3.
Oh, the Mets won a second game?
So it's only one singular Pokemon?
One singular Pokemon has 0 weaknesses because of its typing combined with its ability.
I tell you, I'm already bracing myself for when they inevitably trade Pete Alonso. And
yeah, but they're just going to sign him in the offseason.
It was a rough collision in the national title game. It is wild that the men still play halves and the women's play quarters.
It's just so late for this game to be on.
Yeah, well, it's because it's in Arizona.
Well, I know. It's
just saying. I mean, me and Kyle already had this conversation.
Well, you're supposed to
almost word for word.
Trying to make conversation.
Is there any reason why they save it for like a Monday night and not do it on the weekend?
Well, so because usually what they do is it's Friday to Monday. So Friday is the women's Final Four matchups. Saturday is the men's, because you'll get better viewership on Saturday than you would Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Then Sunday, like midday, is the women's, and then Monday night, because people like, I think sports like broadcast or sports analysts and stuff have found that when football's not on, if you're going to air a big sporting event, doing it on like a Monday night is going to result in a bigger audience, because without football, people like actually like make plans on the weekends.
Yeah.
Mock 30 seconds.
Yep.
So I think that would be my only guess, because like, I mean, here's the thing, like the national title game, like I would love to watch it, but like even like yesterday, like I love watching the UConn women's game. And if they played in the final yesterday, I would have tried to watch it. And because of the nature of my weekend, like everyone being sick, I would have been able to, but like I wouldn't have scheduled my day around it. And it wouldn't have done it for the men's either. I'm only watching. To be honest with you, probably the only reason the men's finals on is because it's on while I'm doing this.
Right.
So you're saying it's one singular Pokemon?
Yep, one Pokemon. You got 10 seconds.
Don't mind me, guys. I think I'm just gonna add another GIF to our thing here, so I have something to toggle in between.
And time.
Electros?
That is it. Mass, you bastard.
What?
Mass, you cheated. I know it.
So where I was confused is like that whole line.
So when I looked it up, it said that for whatever reason that Electros like is the only one that has the levitate ability. I don't know why. It could be wrong, but
That's
what was hanging me, because I remember. It's funny, like you just remember random fucking things, but because for a while it was Kingdra, which was cool, but then that went away.
All right, Massey, you are up for selection and 2 answers. Massey there?
I don't think so.
Massey's not there? All right.
I'll go.
Massey just texted me. He said, pass me for a round. All right, so Kyle, you're up. So you can either do you got to do your group question then because you have to phone Massey.
Okay.
So do your group question.
We can do fantasy football.
Fantasy football. Okay. All right.
Category 2, question 4.
Yep. So category 2 draft day. Fantasy football draft. I asked that everyone be the honor system here, please. Works very hard on these. While it's most common to draft 2 quarterbacks in a fantasy football draft, these 4 captains of the BOK squads did not. So who are the 4 captains from our friend fantasy football group last year that did not draft 2 quarterbacks?
Who gets to answer?
You guys as a group.
Oh, me.
Was one of them you?
I'm almost certain.
Okay, I know I did because I fucked over Jeff and drafted Aaron Rodgers.
There's a minor possibility it was me, but there's a good chance also I took someone stupid, like for funniness.
Who'd you take?
Like Chris Gregg, the quarterback?
Right, like that type of situation. But
who was your quarterback?
Oh, I might have drafted 2.
I drafted Trevor Lawrence, which leads me to believe I think I didn't.
All right, so I know Eric did because he drafted Tua and Brock Purdy.
I know
because he waited like the last 2 rounds to do it.
I'm pretty sure Pat did because Pat basically follows like the drafting to like a T.
Yeah. Jeff got Anthony Richardson.
So I know I had Mahomes, but I feel like I also drafted Daniel Jones.
I had Justin Herbert, but I know I drafted a second guy. Paul had Jalen Hurts. No, he didn't. Massey had Jalen Hurts. I think Massey only drafted 1 quarterback.
Yeah, I think Massey might have only had 1 quarterback because he had every running back.
Yeah. What about your brother?
Tyler is a wild card here.
I remember he drafted Arch Manning, which really screwed things up.
I remember who Paul drafted. Paul got Jalen Hurts at the end.
Yeah. Paul, I believe, had Cousins and Dak Prescott.
No, he didn't draft Dak. He picked him up. I think he had Justin Fields to start.
What about Vinny?
Vinny.
I had 13 different quarterbacks on my team throughout the year. No, they didn't all play, but I had 13. I fielded 13 quarterbacks at one point.
I'm going to say Paul only drafted one.
1 minute.
All right.
I'm thinking back. I only had one. I don't think I took Daniel Jones.
So,
Okay, so
Paul.
Mock Paul Massey. Kendall.
Man, that Zach Eady kid is one weird looking dude.
Yeah.
It could be 4 of you guys.
It's possible, yes. I know Lawrence, and I don't.
Ken, did you do something stupid?
I'm trying to think if I did.
Like, would you have drafted an extra quarter just for his fucking name?
10 seconds.
No,
You would have drawn.
probably a position player though.
Said there was 5 of us?
4.
4.
5 seconds.
We'll just
I
say
think
me.
it's you 4.
All right, time's up.
That's my
So,
guess.
lock in the answers.
I think it's me. What did we say? Me, Massey, and who?
Paul and Kendall.
All right, final answers. You got 2. Mock and Massey are correct. I drafted Justin Fields and Daniel Jones. Kendall drafted Trevor Lawrence and Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yep, there it is.
Fucking dick.
I knew this
The
would be
other
stupid.
the other two were actual the opposite way. Pat drafted 3 quarterbacks.
Oh.
Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, and C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud was actually his last pick in the draft. And then Vinny drafted 3. Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, and Trey Lance.
I wasn't even thinking of the 3.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, me neither. But I don't think I would have gotten it anyway.
All right. So, Kyle, you just have your one with Massey left. So, Kendall, you're up. You have your solo and your group.
Okay. I guess I'll do my solo, and I'll do NFL stadiums category 3.
Selfish.
The 5th question.
Yes.
Okay, this is a 10-answer question.
Great.
And this one's going to be a little tricky. You're just going to... Do you have like a piece of paper that you can jot down your answers as you're going? Or your phone?
Yeah.
I'm saying, just like make a note of what your answers are going to be to recite them at the end, just because I'm not going to have you talk to yourself for 3 minutes.
Okay.
Well, that's what we all want to hear.
So my
All right,
first
you ready?
color was...
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
All right. Location is a lie. These 10 NFL teams don't play where they advertise they're from.
He's doing this one solo?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, I know it too.
You good, Kendall?
Yep.
All right. So, Mock, you got to be pretty thrilled that, you've made it, 10 games into the season so far, and Judge and Soto are still standing?
Looking good. Stanton's still there.
I forgot you had Stanton, too. Man, what a big outfield.
So there's a lot of power out there.
Yeah. And honestly, though, and a lot of really good fielding.
Yeah.
You just weird
It
to see
must be nice for the
Judge.
Yankees to actually have a good defensive player for once.
Actually, Stanton doesn't play defense. Alex Verdugo does.
Yeah, it's true.
Who doesn't play defense?
Stanton.
Oh, so you get DH?
Yeah,
Pretty
Verdugo's
much.
in
'Cause
that.
otherwise, he just gets hurt.
Yeah, that's true. Who's your third baseman? It's some like minor leaguer, right?
No, right now it's well, it was Cabrera. I don't know if he's still there or not.
Oh, I got you.
Because like
I
he
have the
was, but then
baseball
he like shifted over for a couple games because Volpe was out.
Birdie played there
The game
today.
we were watching on Easter, wasn't there like some weirdo playing third base, some like no-name guy?
There could have been because I think that's when Volpe was out, so Cabrera shifted over.
John Birdie?
What?
Was it John Birdie?
I don't know.
Sounds good. Sounds like a name I don't know.
Played for the Marlins.
Kyle, have you seen the commercial where they're doing like a throwback of like Melo wearing his like picking out draft day suits for him and the guys?
Get out, 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 stay fair. Fucking go, Mars.
Are you playing the show right now, Kyle?
No, I'm watching the Philly game.
Why are you watching the Philly game? You could be watching the UConn men's national game.
Yeah, I'm paying attention, don't worry. 30-25, there's a timeout.
Have you guys seen the new ads for that like GMC Hummer?
Like blowjob over?
No. Like a truck. Have you seen the ads for it though?
No.
There's a feature on the truck where you can make it crab walk, where the wheels go diagonal, and so you can like get out of a parallel park.
It's pretty cool.
It just
Imagine
seems
Kendall
such
trying
a
to use that.
Imagine accidentally hitting that while you're going fucking 35 miles an hour.
Well, that's what I always think of with like the cars that have a gear shift that looks like the volume knob.
Kendall, 30 seconds. I think about this shit all the time. Like there is like the instinctual part of me wants to like be going like 60 and just throw my car in reverse.
Just I mean, Jeff blew up a few cars doing that.
Yeah. What's really cool is that Mock used to be able to take the key out of his ignition going 75 and open a beer.
That was cool. That was a cool feature to just throw out at somebody.
Yeah. Really freak them out.
Check this out.
All right, Reed, time's up.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Don't
Go
sound
ahead.
so confident.
Rattle off your 10.
All right. Well, hopefully I should ask a question. All right. The Buffalo Bills, the San Francisco 49ers, the Jets and Giants, the Commanders, the Chiefs, See, this is where I should ask the question. Like the Panthers, Patriots, Vikings. How many do they have here? 2, 3, 4. Chargers, Rams.
All right. So you got 7 out of 10. The Panthers do play in Carolina. The Vikings do play in Minnesota. And the Patriots play in New England. So they do play where they advertise they play.
See, I started rattling. I should have asked before.
Yeah. So the 3 you missed were the Las Vegas Raiders. Don't play in Las Vegas. They play in I forget what the name of it is. Hold on.
Reno.
Didn't even know that. I thought their stadium was like kind of on the strip.
No, they play in Paradise, Nevada. You have the Dallas Cowboys who play in Arlington. And the one that I figured nobody except maybe Massey would get is the Miami Dolphins not play in Miami.
Hilarious.
They play in Miami Gardens, which is a small town about 10 minutes north of Miami. It's not a suburb.
Miami
no,
of Ohio.
Huh?
They play in Miami of Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should ask because when I was going, like, I immediately fired off with like 7 in a row. And like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't know if they meant like the Patriots playing Foxborough, not like, you know what I mean? Like that like type of like stupid technicality. So I just wrote them down.
That's right. They still got 7. It's 70%. It's not bad.
Didn't know about Vegas. I didn't know. I just like Mark said. I just assumed they were on the strip.
I thought the stadium was like on the strip.
And they play in Paradise, Nevada.
The more you know.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, Mock, you're up. You can either tag team with Kyle or do your group.
Let me pull up the list here.
I think you guys are pretty solid though on winning. I think you guys.
All right, so the 2 Pokemon ones are done.
Yep. So in category 1, you have NBA playoffs, and you have the first and fifth question. Category 2, you have the first question. Category 3, you have the first and fourth question.
Oh, I didn't realize I can check these off.
And category 4, you have the first and second question.
Okay. Is Massey back?
You know what's funny? He dropped, but he made an edit to the note. So it leads me to believe that he's got technology beyond we'll ever know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do. Well, what'd you say? I have the pair with Kyle or the group?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. All right, Souls.
All right.
Let's do. Man.
We will do Jack Black movies for 5.
Kung Fu Panda, all.
You know what? Let's do the group NFL team stat.
So it's not Kyle, it's group?
It's group.
Okay. So group question, and you want to do NFL team stat, which is category 1, question 5?
Category 1, question 5.
All right. Only 2 answers here. So you guys can talk it out as a group. What 2 teams in NFL history have recorded 0 yards on 0 completions on 0% passing?
Wow.
So
That's a real
2 teams have done
boring
it.
fucking game.
Only 2 teams have done it. There have been teams that have passed for negative yards in a game. But that means that there were completions. So there were no passing yards, no completions, and it was a 0% passing attempts. 0% on passing attempts. And I will have you know, one of these teams won their game.
All right, so I'm feeling this is, pretty old football.
Oh, man.
You know what's funny, Kendall? That's it.
I was hoping for a big reveal there.
No, it's just one of the. I know that no matter what, you're gonna think about that the entire time you're thinking about this question.
Yeah.
They
Could
won't.
it be the Eagles?
Oh, man, it could.
I think the Steelers were really bad early.
That's interesting. Just zeros across the board.
Yeah. So the only thing in the only stat in the passing category that wasn't a 0 was attempts. There were attempts.
Hey, what about the emergency guy for Denver?
Oh, that Kendall whatever guy.
Yeah, that Kendall Reed fuck.
Yeah.
No.
No, that guy completed 1 pass. He was like 1 for 9 on the day.
Are you sure?
It was a really poor thrown shovel pass that was still caught.
I knew that was coming.
Guy broke his foot.
You talk about that Hinton guy?
Yeah.
Dickelberg.
So there was a game recently where New England ran the ball a million times, but they passed 2, right? Do you remember that? It was last year, and New England won the game by they ran the ball 50 times.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, Mac Jones completed 1 pass.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just classic NFL. It'll be Cleveland and Green Bay or Chicago and the Baltimore Colts.
There's only 2 answers, right?
Yeah, only 2 answers.
I think Steelers are definitely one of them.
Hey, I'll go Pittsburgh.
Because they were horrendous before they got anybody.
But I guess on the flip side,
he is a weird dude.
if you were really good at running the ball, you would just do it all the time.
We're looking for the team or the player?
Team.
2 teams. And I feel like we got to be out of time.
You still have 30 seconds.
All right, so we'll go Steelers and...
What do you think, the Bills? Could the Bills have done it?
I think Steelers and Bears.
You know what?
Sounds like a direct shot. All right.
They've just been around forever.
I say we write it in.
That's fine. I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
All right, so are we locking in Steelers Bears?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Ofer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Correct answer was Buffalo in 1974
Hilarious.
and Washington in 1960.
You were right.
The only other team to record no either. And then the only reason I made that Joe Kendall was just because I didn't want to give it away. But you said that this has to be something like old. But the worst passing performance of all time was actually just like 5 years ago. The Tennessee Titans finished the game with -7 passing yards.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was the game they lost 59-0 to the Patriots. Pretty wild, huh?
Yeah, it's a rough Monday
Buffalo
meeting.
won that game, though. Buffalo won that game.
The 74?
Yeah.
Good on them.
Yeah. All right. Is Massey back yet?
He's kind of boning the team here.
Yeah, this is rough.
He would have known
Kendall, I
those
think you
teams.
should reach out to him.
All right.
I mean, really here. I mean, I guess we'll just do Kendall's group, and then we'll do mock Kyle combo, and then if Massey's not back, we'll just have to make something happen.
All right.
Guys, we are in so much trouble for Jurassic Park dinosaurs.
Because Massey still has his team, his solo, and his one with Kendall.
Yeah, I think we need him for the dinosaurs.
All right, so Kendall, we're just going to round you out here with doing the group.
Okay.
Gonna get your group out of the way. So pick your question.
We're gonna do retired numbers.
Retired numbers.
Oh, category 4.
Random things. Question 2.
Correct.
All right. And so this is a group. So again, you guys are all a team here. So here's the question. Ready?
Yep.
We are no more a team than people staying in a hotel.
Who are the 3 MLB players to have their number retired by at least 3 teams?
Okay.
Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
At least 3 teams.
So, like, do you mean like the same player for 3 teams?
Yeah, this player had their number, the number that they wore, retired for 3 different teams. So the hint I'll give you, not to really like derail this, is that like the other 2 players played for all 3 of the teams that retired their numbers.
Okay.
Like Jackie Robinson's the only like, hey, we're gonna
Yeah.
retire your guys' number because you know something special happened.
Yeah, he didn't really do anything.
What's kind of crazy is that like I think more people were sad that the guy that played Jackie Robinson in the movie died than actually Jackie Robinson.
I actually thought it was a fictional
Wakanda
movie.
forever.
Hey, that guy was Vontae Mack in draft day.
All right. See, there's guys that have been like for 2 teams. But the 3, that's throwing me.
Yeah, it was intended to.
I'm just gonna make a conversation.
Yeah, I know, but I just wanted you to feel dumb. Did it work?
It did.
So,
That's right. I forgot Wendy's has a creamsicle frosty. Oh my god! And they have a Graves burger.
Oh my god. Any chance that Yogi Berra's number's retired for a 3rd team?
I was thinking Yogi Berra, but
Mountain
I don't
Medicine
think he's.
Fries too.
I don't know what would the third team be.
I don't
1
know.
minute.
I don't think he played for 3 teams.
That's what I
That's
mean.
what I mean. Well,
Like,
I was thinking because wasn't he like a Mets coach?
yeah.
What about Joe Torre?
You mean all-time great Phillies manager Joe Torre?
What about
Paul, are you talking about Joe Girardi?
Yeah, I was.
what about like Randy Johnson? Is his number retired?
I sure was. I feel stupid.
Well,
Is his number retired in Arizona?
it's definitely.
What about Seattle?
Probably.
Here's
But
the
it's
thing.
not with the Yankees.
He didn't play long enough with fucking Houston. It's not with the Giants or the Yankees.
What about like a
Right.
Greg, what about a Greg Maddux?
15 seconds.
Fuck.
Glavine?
No, he only played for 2 teams.
Yeah.
Vladimir Guerrero.
All right, time's up. Lock them in.
All right. Yogi
Well,
Berra,
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson. Yogi
It would have
Berra.
been very funny if you guys forgot to lock that in.
And Kyle, anybody inspirational?
Jason Veritek.
Oh God.
Roy Halladay?
No, just 2. So
Oh, what about the guy from the Marlins that died? Did they do a league thing for him?
No.
No. He said they played all 3 teams.
You guys can just leave an answer blank. Don't act like you never did that on a test.
So who was the other guy you guys said?
Jackie Robinson. Or like Billy Martin.
You mean Jeff Martin. All right, guys, you got to lock it in. You're getting too much extra time.
Yeah. I don't know. Jackie Robinson.
You got 5 seconds.
I said Yogi Berra.
Yogi Berra. I can't get off Joe Torre.
Just
say
say
Joe
Joe
Torre.
Torre.
All right, you got 1. Jackie Robinson.
Damn.
All right. The other 2 had his number 20 retired for the Reds, Orioles, and Indians.
Grady Sizemore.
Kyle, take a guess.
Was it Brooks Robinson?
Frank Robinson.
Same guy.
And then this guy had his number 34 retired by the Astros and Rangers and number 30 by the Angels.
Oh. Talking Nolan Ryan.
Yep.
That sucks.
You know, I was thinking Nolan Ryan, but I like convinced myself he only played for the Rangers. It's like he played for them for 85 years.
He was an Angel before then.
Yeah. Didn't know that.
All right. And so, Mock, pick your question for you and Souls to go after. Kevin, did you text Massey?
No, I'll text him now.
I'll text him.
Me solo, huh?
No, you and Souls.
Oh, right. Me and Souls. All right. I know which ones I don't want to do. What?
I think you and Kyle just go after the dinosaurs.
That's not going to be good. I think we got to hold out on that one for Massey. I texted him. He hasn't answered, so I think he's gone.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, it would be funny to watch Kendall try to solo the dinosaurs.
I'll take the Soulosaurus.
All right. Souls.
Yep.
Football or baseball?
I'm not good with stadium, so go college football. God fucking damn it.
All right. State stadiums it is. Let's go, Souls.
Way to go, fucking dickhead.
You see these 2 options? Neither.
I wasn't going to ruin my joke.
All All right, so which one are you going with?
Category 3, question 4, please, Bob.
Okay, for you and Kyle. Okay, this will get you guys back on track. This is an easy one. All right, you ready, Kyle and Mark?
Yeah.
G.
All right, home to 7 sports teams. What are the home venues for all of Pennsylvania's sports-based teams?
So, like the current name of the stadiums?
Correct.
All right, Kyle, what's the new fucking Heinz?
Acrisure.
All right.
No, it's Hunts.
PNC Park.
PNC, Wells Fargo.
Citizens Bank.
Pretty sure it's Hunts Field, Kyle.
Lincoln Financial.
Memorial. Yeah, whatever.
Well, Wells Fargo times 2. I think that should count twice.
Well, so it's just stadiums.
Oh.
Yep, it's just the stadium. So you've guessed. I mean, you've rattled off 6 so far.
So are we saying a stadium
right.
and an arena are interchangeable?
Yeah. It's just like what are the home?
Okay.
The question is, what are the home venues for?
Okay, so yeah, Citizens, Lincoln Financial, Wells Fargo,
right?
The Abacus, whatever you said for the Steelers.
Yeah, we're missing the Penguins.
PNC. Oh, the Penguins.
So there's 7 sports teams in Pennsylvania. There's 6 home venues because the
Sixers and the Flyers share.
Yep. So you're looking
Penguins.
for 6 answers here.
All right, do we think the Penguins play in a bank?
Credit union.
Oh, the Penguins. Of course they're going to fuck us up. And it's probably something fucking dumb, too.
Like Doug Dimmadome.
It would just be like another PN. I don't know.
PNC at Anaheim.
I don't know what the Penguins is. I think we got 6, and that's good enough.
All right, so are we just locking those in and just calling it a blank on the last one?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we'll throw out it's the Wachovia First
the
Union
Wachovia Accord.
Well, remember that was a bank for a little while, Wachovia?
Yeah, it was also a main plot point in Captain America: Civil War.
Yes. Scarlet Witch, baby.
All right, so you're gonna lock in. All right, so we're done.
Yeah.
All right, so Acrisure, home of the Steelers; Lincoln Financial, home of the Eagles; Wells Fargo, Flyers and Sixers; PNC is the home of the Pirates; Citizens Bank, home of the Phillies; and PPG Paints.
No. Wachovia.
Wachovia. All right, so I haven't heard back from Mass. Nobody else has, so we're just going to go on. So what we'll do here is Kyle.
Hello.
You're going to do... Kyle, you're going to just phone a different friend, so pick Mock or Kendall.
I'll pick Kendall.
All right, so...
Thanks, Wayne.
All right, so pick a question for you and Kendall to tackle.
We'll do college football.
College football question, category 2, question 1.
Yep.
All right.
Which reliever was the game for the Phillies? Jeff Hoffman.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Which 6 colleges/universities have put over 400 players into the NFL?
Which college university put over 400 players?
So
it's just you two?
It's just them two, yep.
Thank God.
So I feel like, Alabama has had such an influx. Michigan.
Hey, Gateway Community College. Pumping out talent.
Jacob Sanderson.
What was that, Kyle?
It could be Michigan.
What about Penn State?
I'd like to be reminded. I have a question for Kendall for when this is done.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to wrap things up, so I'm gonna cut time a little bit because we're getting close to that 2 hour mark. 10 minutes ago.
Just say fucking just go Michigan. I think it's Michigan.
Just Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 minute to go.
We're locked in.
Oh, you're just doing Alabama and Michigan?
Oh, wait. Say the question again.
Which 6 colleges have put over 400 players into the NFL?
Okay. Alabama, Michigan.
Just about to leave a bunch of answers on the floor.
What? Penn State. Ohio
Georgia.
State. Georgia.
I like Ohio State.
University of Miami.
Yeah, just go with those.
All right, so we're gonna lock them in. We're gonna go.
I got him.
Okay.
I got him. You did. Yeah, you did. All right. So you got 3. Alabama, Michigan, and Ohio State. The other 3 were Oklahoma, USC, and Notre Dame.
Damn, Notre Dame.
All right. And then we have, how many questions do we have left? 1, 2. Three, right? Yeah, Massey has one with Kyle, a solo, and a group. So we'll just do all 3 because he's not here. We'll just do all 3 of them as groups. So okay. I'll give you guys the extra person for every question, and then what we'll do is we'll drop it to 2 minutes per question.
All right. I think you would have chosen Jurassic Park dinosaurs here.
Well, you guys are going to do it anyway. But you're going to do it last for me.
Okay.
All right. NBA playoffs. You ready?
Yep.
Which 5 teams have never reached the NBA Finals?
In their current teams or like all time?
The
Hornets and Pelicans, 1 and 2.
It's just like all time teams.
Wizards ever make it?
Yes. Hornets and Pelicans. Sixers have, Knicks have, Raptors have, Celtics have. Who are the other fucking 2 teams?
Nets have.
Nets have, Pistons have.
Boston, obviously.
I already said them.
Boston, obviously.
Bulls have. Bucks have.
1 minute.
What about the Kings?
I'm gonna say no. 3.
What about the Clippers?
Nope. 4. Keep talking, Kendall.
Do we count the Sonics even though they're...
They made it to 1, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Timberwolves?
Yeah, that's another one. There's 5. One more?
Oh, you're looking for 5.
Oh, so it's 5.
What about the Suns?
Locking that in?
Oh, Suns,
yeah.
Suns just went, right?
What?
Suns went recently?
Yeah. So we got the Hornets, the Pelicans, the Clippers, the Kings, and the Timberwolves.
All right. Time's up anyway, so you're locking that in?
Yeah.
All right. Kings have been, but it's been almost 75 years. We're looking for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Damn.
So you got 4 out of 5 there. Moving on to the next question, the MLB Stadiums question. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Another 5er. Which 5 MLB teams play their home games on artificial turf?
Toronto.
Okay.
Tampa Bay. I think the Rangers do.
Yeah. Marlins.
Marlins do, and Mariners play on turf.
I'm just thinking of teams with domes too.
What about Arizona?
I'm not sure.
So I know for sure. Toronto, Tampa.
Used to be the Twins.
You think the Twins still play on turf?
No.
I think the Rangers play on turf.
I know the Marlins play on turf.
Marlins.
I think. I'm not sure. No. Because you would think teams with domes would have to have turf, right?
Yeah, you would think, but I mean, if with the retractable roof thing, maybe they don't have to. But regardless, let's just count them.
That would be 5. Mock
Mock's
sleeping?
out.
Yeah, Mock's sleeping.
Nah.
What was
Just
the
went
fifth one?
silent.
You got the Marlins.
Just say Marlins and Mariners. Fuck it.
So you're going Toronto, Tampa, Texas, Miami, and Seattle?
Yeah.
Locking that in?
Yep.
All right. Time is up anyway. You got 4 out of 5. It was Arizona.
Damn.
No bad, Ken.
That's all right.
Massey said that he's hugging the toilet right now. He said he's sorry that he let you guys down. I said the team's doing fine without you.
Yeah, tell him, it's really cool. We get all these awesome videos of Kyle throwing up, and he gives us nothing.
All right, Mock, your time to shine. Ready to solo the dinosaurs?
Hey, it's a team effort. Let's go.
All right. Here we go. 2 minutes. Name the 7 different species of dinosaurs seen in the original Jurassic Park film.
Oh,
Yeah, we got T-Rex, right?
I want the actual
Triceratops.
names. I don't want descriptions.
All right.
Tyrannosaurus Rex, the
Okay.
Dilophosaurus,
A raptor.
Was it the Velociraptor?
Velociraptor,
Okay.
the Bronchosaurus.
The pterodactyl.
I don't know.
I'm just going to Power Rangers.
Stegosaurus.
Was the Ankylosaurus featured?
I'm putting that in there because I know it. Ankylosaurus.
How many more we need?
I don't know. We said T-Rex, Velociraptor, Bronchosaurus, Stegosaurus,
What about the
Triceratops, Ankylosaurus, Dilophosaurus. So I said 7.
Go with those.
It's a fine list.
Are we missing anything?
No, because you only said 7.
Yeah, but maybe one was in the fucking second movie and not in the first one, you dick.
Yeah, but I don't know any dinosaurs.
All right, those are the 7, Paul.
So, can you repeat that again?
Tyrannosaurus Rex,
Okay.
Dilophosaurus,
Okay.
Stegosaurus,
Okay.
Ankylosaurus.
Triceratops,
Okay.
Velociraptor,
Okay.
Ankylosaurus.
Okay.
How many did I say?
6.
Fuck.
I was listening too, and I blanked.
Did I say Stegosaurus?
You did.
We said Triceratops.
Yep.
Velociraptor.
Yep.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, Bronchosaurus. Long neck.
Can you say that one more time?
Fuck, I'm not pronouncing it right. Bronchosaurus?
Are you saying Bronchosaurus, like bronchitis?
I mean, I don't know if I'm saying it right.
I thought it was bronchia, like bronchia. I thought you said it right the first time.
Well, so
Listen.
Mock, you're saying two different dinosaurs as one. There's Brachiosaurus and there's Brontosaurus. You're saying Bronchosaurus, like the
Right.
dinosaur O.J. Simpson rode.
Which one has the long neck?
They both do. They're both sauropods.
Fuck.
Just take the dice, man. I'll give you a hint. One of them's right.
I like Brontosaurus here.
All right, so you're locking in Brontosaurus?
Yeah.
All right, you got 4 out of 7. Not bad. T-Rex, Velociraptor, Triceratops, and Dilophosaurus were correct. It was Brachiosaurus.
Cool.
There's the Gallimimus, which is the herd of the little tiny dinosaurs the T-Rex eats. And then in a very brief moment coming out of the lake when they're looking at the Brachiosaurus, there is the herd of the Parasaurolophus. So not too shabby. All right, I am going to total up real quick while you review your beer, Kendall and Mock. And Mock, I think you had a question for Mock anyway, or for Kendall.
Yeah, you got a question for me about the something, whatever?
I don't know, you said you had a question for Kendall when this was over.
Oh, yeah. Kendall.
Yes.
Where did Jacob play college lacrosse?
I believe it was Kent State. He was the starting left bench. No, I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could have heard that because I have no idea. I don't know who he was flexing on with that story, but I was not familiar with his collegiate lacrosse career.
I heard. I was like, huh.
You know, I just want to start going to like your guys' family parties and just like lying about stuff. Like, yeah, I used to open for Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, I was funnier than him, so he fired me.
Anyway, I had from Von Trapp Brewing of Stowe, Vermont, from their lager 4-pack. I have the Vienna Austrian style lager at 5.2%. This was very tasty, described as crisp, full-bodied, traditional, all the above. We talked a great deal about how we drank a lot of IPAs and you kind of get burnt out. It's nice to kind of have craft beer that's not an IPA and taste stuff that's not like super filling. Like these were very crushable. I'm very much looking forward to the rest of these. I'll give it, we'll call it 4.5 out of 5. Would absolutely get again.
Nice.
And Guinness is always Guinness.
Guinness is always a top-notch hoe.
Love it. All right, the scores are in. Are you gentlemen ready?
Yep.
All right, so remember, you needed, as long as you didn't fail, you didn't have to do the Thanksgiving/seafood shot, which was a 66 or lower. You did not fail.
Sick.
You needed to score above a 95 or higher in order to not have to do the punishment at all.
We did
You did not.
Sounds about right.
Now, if you got below an 84, which was a C, your gross shot went from 2 ingredients to 3 ingredients. You guys finished with an 83. But being a good sport, because of Massey's absence, and I think he would have been able to help you on the Jurassic Park. And just because it kind of threw a wrench into things with the timing, I will award you the extra point. I'll round up for you, so it's just the 2 ingredients.
All right, I'll take it.
So there you go. And more importantly, I don't have to drink anything gross.
I still think that Kendall was the weakest link. Goodbye.
I don't know. I mean, though
it doesn't matter. The thing was just whoever got voted the weakest link. If you lost, that guy got up. So Kendall, you have three things.
Fine.
You get 3 ingredients, and as I said before, one of them can be a clipping from my body.
All right.
So, hope you like ground up kidney stones.
Thank God.
God, thank God. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a little long-winded. I'm sorry.
No, it was fun. I
Shut up,
enjoyed the stipulation. Just because your team is losing doesn't mean you get to be mean to me.
Oh, they just won the game. That's why I said thank God.
Yeah, well, you're a jerk.
That's what they're for. You can kiss
I
me.
tried not to make the questions too ridiculously hard. I figured they could be, for the most part, achievable.
I'm going to let you know, Paul.
Yep.
They were pretty hard.
Well, some of them were. I mean, some of them I wanted to be difficult, but then like I threw in like let's be realistic. If I didn't throw you guys a fucking bone with 10 WWE answers, you would have fucking failed.
Yeah.
Could have very easily had made that question, name, the only 4 NFL players to wear an extra small jersey. That was a question I thought about doing. And then I realized there's no fucking way they're going to get any of that. So there you go. Mock, where can they find us?
Find us on Facebook at Getting Sports with Drunk, Twitter and Instagram at GSWD_4.
Make sure you use the hashtag GSWD for all your daily uses. Whether it is, almost forgetting Zion Williamson, the guy you dislike the most, or, being the weakest link. Sorry, Kendall. Goodbye.
Like, comment, subscribe on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify.
Wherever you find internet and radio podcasts, you find us. And again, our episode with our new friends at Center Street Brewing is live on the socials, so go check that out. And that's all we got for now, except for, be on the lookout for the video of these guys drinking something gross.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Until then, though, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler.
I'm Mock.
Roll waveable safe.
I'm Massey again.
And the Red of Red Baron.
No. Yeah.